Cheeky, what the heck are we doing this week?
We're
'Cause I.
naming tiers on a tier list and doing nothing else.
All right, yeah. This is just prep for next week, which will just be prep
Yeah.
for next week because we don't have any. This is something we
Okay.
just came up with last minute. Uh,
Yes.
yeah.
We you came with it yesterday, to be fair. But I think so far this is my favorite tier because I assume you know what this is in reference to.
Give him a mug.
Give him the mug, the world's best
Best
mug.
dad mug.
Yeah, give him the best mug.
Yeah, you can give it to them and like actually mean it.
Mm.
All right, but Cheeky, what are we actually doing? What are we literally do? What's this ranking
We're
about? Tell me.
ranking shonen protagonists on how good they are slash hypothetically would be as parents.
It's gonna be really funny to see where our headcanons stack up against like actual canon material.
Yes.
I imagine the headcanons will usually be more favorable.
I'm gonna put not built for this because
They're
that's
doing
where
their
that's where
best.
someone's going.
He can do
It's
his
not that they're a bad
best.
person. It's just like it's not. I'll put not built for this both just absent. All right, we're gonna do kind of a dick, kind of dick. All right,
And then
and
call
then
Child Protective Services.
kill them. CPS play.
That's a great name.
All right. Anyway, Luffy's not built for.
Okay, now if we're imagining like the scenarios, like you just throw a kid at Luffy and say this is your kid now, and then things go on as normal, like the Straw Hats will pick up the slack, but Luffy's not gonna get that kid to
No,
18.
Luffy himself is not fit to be a parent. Have you seen this man? This man loves fighting children. Luffy is not mature enough for this.
He'd be a good playmate for a kid, I guess, but like other than that,
Yes.
like he can't cook for
Yes.
them, he can't like teach them much of anything aside from, how to take a punch, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, look, we know about these two.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's about right.
Workaholic.
Naruto is absent but caring because he has the busiest job in the world. Ichigo, from we can tell, is just the typical good parent. Also, you got to give him credit. He's the Orihime goes to work at the bread shop every day. Ichigo's the stay-at-home dad.
I think Ichigo might like get the mug, but like I guess we haven't seen enough of his
We'll
kid
wait.
and his
We'll wait. We'll
relationship
wait.
to see how that's going. It'd be funny
Goku
if
is
his
also
kid hated
absent.
him.
Yeah, Goku's also absent but caring because, as we've talked about before, Goku's a very good dad. He's a pretty mediocre husband and doesn't know his grandchild's name, but as a dad,
He's pretty good when he's there.
yeah, he gets along great with Goten, and like he misunderstood Gohan, but like at the end of the day, like I always think of it, the Cell Saga is when he tells Gohan to fight, he says, "Win this so you can become a scholar." So he understands Gohan. He just also, knows the world can't get blown up. All right, and then Puff, I'm sorry, I put who at the top so it won't create a gap between me and my.
That's actually very helpful, man.
I
That's the
know who
strat from
Saint
now on.
I know who Saint Seiya is, but I haven't read enough of it.
I haven't read any of it or watched any of it.
Puff, it's so old that like where there should be an action panel, there's like a giant text box instead, so you can't see the hit. It's awful, but kind of
Oh
funny.
wow, that sounds interesting.
Joe is.
Oh, he would be. I don't think he'd be
Is he
good.
not built for this, or is he just like absent?
I think he'd either be like a deadbeat or he would just do a bad job. I don't have much
I think
faith in
he,
Joe.
I think he would like teeter on deadbeat. Like he really wants to leave, but he can't quite make himself. He can't quite do it.
I mean, he might just kill
Asta.
himself first, right?
That's also true. And if he's dead, then that's
Like I remember, like
very
his
absent.
final opponent Jose is like, oh yeah, I don't want to endanger myself too much because I have a family at home, and he never takes that extra step that
And
a
Joe's like,
boxer
pussy
should.
shit. Uh, Asta. Okay. Asta's gonna become the Wizard King, and then he's Naruto too.
I'm not caught up, but like, all right,
It's not a spoiler to say Asta's gonna become the Wizard King. I read chapter 1.
okay.
But he's not Wizard King in the manga, Puff. I'm just, making the correct inference.
Okay.
I was like, what else would he do, right? He's gonna get a very important job. He's gonna be busy as fuck.
I guess so. I
That
guess
kid's
there's
gonna be
not
that
avoiding
kid's
it.
gonna be more fucked though, because if we assume Austin ends up with Noelle, it'd be weird if he doesn't. Noelle is not becoming a fucking stay-at-home mom like Hinata. She's going to fucking fight
What if
shit.
they just bring the kid along?
Dude, the second that fucker can crawl. All right, Ippo. I think Ippo would be a typical good parent.
Yeah, I think Ippo would be pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, like because his girlfriend alone is able to guilt trip him out of boxing. If he got an actual fucking child with her, oh my
Oh
god.
no, dude, the manga's over. He's not stepping back into the ring seriously ever
No,
again.
he's done. He'll train. He'll help out Kamigawa when he can, and that's it. And he'll keep trying to convince Aoki and Kimura that they need kids, and they're like, "You disgust me."
I thought you were one of us. How could you?
Boruto is so fucking young. You know,
Wow.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. He's gonna take after his dad, and also he admires Sasuke. He's gonna be just like his fucking
Okay, what
dad.
if like he ends up like trying to like course correct like very intentionally like okay, I'm not going to be like my dad. I'm not going to be like my dad.
No,
I'm
I think
definitely
that's
not going
going
to
to
be like
be
my
what
dad.
happens if we're realistic. But at his current point in the story, where he's in a very bad place, this is more accurate and also way fucking funnier.
What if he overcorrects to the point where he's like a helicopter parent?
That would also be very funny. Okay,
I think they do an
I
okay
think
job.
yeah, I think they just be like pretty good parents. Like,
Yeah.
they do pretty good. Like, the whole thing is they balance each other out very well, so they would work very well together.
Yeah. Uh they might actually go into the mug just because the whole like literally harmony's the whole like point of Soul Eater and they kind of
No, but
achieve
the
that by
ship
the
isn't
end.
canon. We're actually headcanoning this,
Okay,
which
fine.
is crazy.
It does feel silly at this point, honestly.
Yes, Shinra. Shinra's like fucking like king of the world or some shit. I think he's busy.
Well, didn't he like
Like he
give up the seat of
seems,
God to just become like one of the like what is it, the defense
but in the
force, the
final
something defense
chapter,
force?
it seems like he has kids, and he also seems like he's a high-ranking member of something. So I assume this is because the world got fucking flipped on its head. I assume he's busy as fuck.
Well, yeah, I guess like at that point it was kind of out of his control. Like, there was a whole giant frontier that just smashed on top of them. Like, what was he supposed to do?
Okay, I would actually like to make an argument. I think Rin would dedicate like his heart and soul to being a good
Oh,
dad.
I can imagine easily.
I, I think Rin. I like genuinely. I want to put him here. I believe in
He
him.
just thinks like, what would father do? Not
Yes,
that father,
like
the other father.
yeah, he because he is like because his family trauma is something he worries about like all of the time. Like, dude, if he had if he had kids and they were siblings, he's like, no, 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 we're not getting to me and Yukio, not in a million fucking years. I just think like family trauma kind of I think would be something he is like irrationally scared of. All right, Yugi and Yami. Yeah, all right, Puff, you can pop off here. Where am I
Hmm.
putting these
But
fuckers?
honestly, like I really should read Yu-Gi-Oh or like rewatch it because it'd make doing these
If
tier
there's
lists a lot
anyone
funnier.
here you're confident in ranking, I'll rank him.
All right, I think Yugi will be a typical good parent. I don't think there'd be any major missteps. Yami, hmm. On one hand, it's funny to say he'd be bad just because he's way more intense, but I think he'd do fine. I think he'd be okay. I don't think he'd be absent. Unless maybe he'd be absent because, but then again, like him and Yugi do care about like the game as much as each other. So if one's gonna be absent, then the other would probably be just as absent. Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure where to put. I'm Yami. Okay, yeah, that seems good. I don't think he'd be as good as the people in typical good parent. Jaden,
Yeah.
Jaden, I feel like would just be like your fun dad who like maybe says the wrong thing every now and again, but like he loves you, he cares for you, and he's gonna be there for you. Unless he he might be a bit neglectful sometimes, but he'll always have like he'll probably try and snap back whenever he can. Uh, you say It's hard for me to imagine Yusei as a parent, like at all. But if he was, he'd probably do pretty good because he like kind of is good with the kids back in the satellite. So he's good with kids, which is good. I'm trying to remember his name. It starts with a U.
You didn't watch this that long ago. I remember you would randomly stream clips of it to show me.
Oh no, I forgot his name. Ah,
Is it like
starts with a
Xerxes?
Y. No, it's simpler than that. Yuya. I think it's Yuya. Am I
Okay.
right about that? Hold on, I'm gonna look up real quick. Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal Protag. What's his name? Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal Protagonist.
By the way, this person must not like One Piece
Yeah,
and
it's
Dragon
Yuma.
Ball.
It's Yuma. Yuma's his name.
Nice. By the way, this guy must not like One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto very much, because for everything else, he has like multiple members of the main cast. I don't
Holy
think they like
shit.
One Piece, Dragon Ball very much. So
I didn't think this
that's
was
a
gonna
little.
be this big. Holy fuck.
To be fair, we don't know a lot of these people.
Yeah, we're probably scared over a
Conan.
lot.
I saw Conan. All right.
All right.
So where do I put this fuck?
He'd probably be the one of the more irresponsible parents. But like he cares about the kid, so you know. Meh.
Like, does that balance out to meh?
I guess it bounces out to meh.
What is this creature?
I guess you could just kind of think of him as like Yuma's spirit animal who just floats around him as a ghost. He literally couldn't have kids even if he wanted because he's just a fucking ghost man, who was never human. I don't think. But
Absent as possible.
yeah, okay. Can't even see him. He's a ghost.
This thing.
Fuck, I'm forgetting his name. I saw this one even more recently than Zexal. Shit, Arc V's Prote. I forget whatever the hell. I imagine it would also be like better Yuma. He'd be Yuma but better. That's what I imagine. Deku. Okay, Deku would.
So here's the thing. Deku has two of the most time-consuming fucking jobs on the planet.
I think Deku is like, well, I guess like he has chilled out by now, but like he's like too suicidal to be a perfect parent, if you know what I mean.
Also, like, he's a teacher and a hero. He's never fucking home.
Yeah.
He's never home. Who are we kidding? Whereas this guy, I actually think
He's just a hero for fun. He has all the time in the world to
no,
be
he's
bad.
a pro now. Spoilers.
Right, yeah.
Go read the manga, you fuckheads. Anyway. He is a pro now, and he moved to America, which is pretty cool. Actually, and wait, it's implied he and Pop might kind of be a thing, but not really, which is means long distance. I'm gonna call that absent.
The kid's still
Haru.
in Japan.
I think Haru would just be like a good dad.
Yeah, I think he'd just be good. Like, he's not the smartest guy in the world, but you don't got to be the smartest guy in the world.
I'm not ranking you fucks, not because I haven't read Rave Master in that long. Like, I know your gist, but like, not gonna force it. Same with the rest of you fuckers. Natsu's not fucking built for this.
Yeah, it is just this case.
He's closer than Luffy, but
if it was a competition, he'd beat Luffy, but just barely.
Mm-hmm.
Which means
like
he
also
must
one thing
put his
Natsu has
face
going for him
closer to the left.
is like presumably if he's like a parent, it's with Lucy, and Lucy would like force him, and Happy for that matter, would both force him to act like a fucking sensible human. Gray, I think Gray would be a really good dad.
Gray, I think Gray would just be good.
Yeah,
he might get the mug.
You know, I'm gonna mugify some of these guys. Ippo's like I kind of want to, but also he's such a dope.
Yeah.
Hard to say. We'll have to think on it. We'll ask Mocha. All right, later. All right, Lucy. I think Lucy would actually be a very cool, caring, nice mom.
Yeah, I can't imagine her being like bad in any major way.
No, I can't think of anything she'd do wrong. Urza.
Urza's a bit shakier than Lucy, I think, but
I think Urza used to be here. She's like escaped it, but escaped it. But she was there. She was here not that long ago. Like I think she would start here and slowly build her way up.
Chapter 1 Urza would have like a whistle and train the kid like a dog.
Yes. So here, I think like gets the kid here, slowly works her way up.
I can
It's a
imagine the
process.
kid thinking their mom's the coolest person in the world, but also I wish you came home more often.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because she would also do. Yeah. I'm not sure. What are you thinking?
I think absent but caring.
All right. Wendy's such a little fucking child. This is hard to imagine.
Well, I guess
um,
like I'm tempted to put her high just because healing,
just
nurturing,
typical. Wendy's a
nature.
good person.
Wendy's a nice gal.
Also, everyone who raised Wendy turned into dust. It's fucking crazy that happened.
That is kind of crazy.
All right, Shiki and Rebecca. Shiki is Natsu too.
Well, we know what happened to his son in one
That's not
timeline.
his fault. That was a different Shiki. That was a different timeline. It's a different timeline. It doesn't count. It does not count. It's a
Also,
different
like
timeline.
from what if I'm remembering right, he was like dead by the time that kid could speak, right?
Yeah, so but it was a different timeline. We're doing this timeline. All right, Rebecca. Okay, here's the thing that I'm going to be honest about. Like, Rebecca needs to shape up because she is absolutely going to be like the baby crying while she plays video games. It's like, Rebecca, lock it. This man,
Shiki's not gonna do it. It's got to be you.
this man would try to deadbeat the second he could.
Probably, yeah.
He's kind of an asshole.
Do you think they do like a Barney Stinson with him? That like as soon as they get a kid, that they just decide this is the most important thing in my life, and I'll never be a
Yes,
misogynist pig ever
but
again.
because this isn't actually happening, we can pick the dumber route.
All right.
So, Cogger, I think she'd just be fine.
Yeah, it's kind of like Ippo. She's a dope, but her heart's in the right place.
Yeah. Hey, him. He's better than these two.
He's smarter than those two, but like
And he's also like a family man.
that's true. But also, like, is he like well adjusted as
I'm gonna say
Natsu and-
meh because yeah, I think he's a bit too much of a lunatic at the moment.
Yeah, maybe one day.
She's more of a lunatic than he is. He's the main characters of Dead Rock for people who want us to say names.
His name's Yuta, right?
Yuko? I know it starts with a Y. And then Ifrit Girl. Oh boy. Boom. Boom. Oh, is that Light Yagami? Get your ass.
Yakuto. His name's Yakuto. Damn it, I'm not
Okay.
remembering any names. Right.
I knew it started with a Y. Anyway, Light goes in CPS Blast.
What do you mean, Shiki? He'd be such a
It's
good
Light!
dude. If he's a god, his child would also be like a demigod, and he'd be like, "You will inherit my throne when I die."
Is that true? Do you think that earnestly? Because I don't.
I think he'd try and brainwash the kid to be like a mini him and be a successor. I think
So,
that'd be his master
the
plan.
place I put him is correct.
Literally trying to groom his kid to be a mass murderer.
Okay, Senku. I don't think Senku has like the emotional maturity to be a father.
But he's read all the books.
No, see, that's the thing. I think he'd be meh. He's like, practically, I got this. And he tries it. And he's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
It's kind of the opposite problem of everyone there, where it's like they care, but they just don't know how. He knows how. He just doesn't care.
He doesn't. Like, he cares, but he doesn't have like his dad was like very like emotionally caring and kind of stupid. Senku is literally the opposite of his dad. That's the point. Senku is very smart, but kind of emotionally stupid. Hey, these two. These two are parents, and they're good parents. So I'm just gonna put them here. Okay, I say this. I have not finished the series. If something fucked happens, oops.
Oh no, they ate the kid. Whoops.
Yeah. Gone ain't built for that.
You think he'd just be a deadbeat like his dad was?
Yeah. He's like, soon. He's like, Leorio, people, I have great news. They're like, what? He's like, I had a kid. They're like, cool. And he's like, I shipped him off to Aunt Mito. And they're like, isn't she like old now? He's like, yeah, he'll grow up to want to chase after me. And they're like, Gon, that's fucked up. You can't do it. What, Gon? That's not what kids are for.
What do you mean? That's what my dad did to me, and look how I turned out.
And Kilo and Leo are after it. Gon, we love you, but you did not come out okay. All right, Kila. I think Kila had the arc to become well-adjusted.
Yeah, chapter 1 Killua would be CPS Blast, but now Killua would probably be pretty good, pretty great.
Yeah. I think typical good is in like I feel like he's still like kind of fucked in the head enough that every once in a while he'd do it like what, but like he probably would care about his kids so much it kind of
He
balances
he
out.
accidentally murders someone in front of the baby. Whoops.
Okay,
So
Karapika. So this is like an interesting conundrum because it's like imagine Kurapika has a kid. It's like the continuation of the Kurta clan, and it's like literally it's like Kurapika balancing like his revenge for his clan versus his love for the kid that will become the new clan. And current Kurapika uh would be there currently.
I mean, like
He's
literally,
gonna.
like in the whale arc, like they threw a baby at him and said you got to protect this baby. So I imagine like by the end of that arc, it will be like, okay, I'll
Okay,
prioritize
yeah,
the
sure.
safety of
Let's
this
be
baby
nice
over
and put him
revenge.
here.
I imagine that's where we go, but it might not go there, which would be very fun.
Yeah, we'll put him there. We'll be nice.
He drops the
Leorio.
baby so he can punch Chrollo with his other arm.
I think Leorio would be like a great dad.
He'd be pretty good.
I'm just imagining him like reading a baby manual while making breakfast. He's like, oh, interesting.
Oh, we know how a lot of these guys turned out.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So he never got. Guess what? Absent.
Well, that was because he died. If he didn't die, he would have been great.
Yeah, but he was absent. Get fucked.
All right, fair enough, I guess. The canon, he is absent.
Canon overrides our stupid jokes.
Wouldn't that be absent but caring though? Because he wasn't like absent by choice, and he would definitely care about his kid.
I put him in CPS blast because his body physically attacked his descendants. That was very irresponsible of him.
That wasn't his fault though. That was
Fine.
Dio.
Fine, I'll put him here. Okay. Joseph.
I think he'd be meh.
He likes Holly a lot, but like he's Joseph.
Yeah, it's Joe. Like I think he would be like a nice, fun dad, but also your dad isn't the best at being a dad.
Yeah. From what we know, Jotaro was pretty meh.
I mean, it's
He's
like
also
he was absent but caring. So I guess like
I guess.
that's literally what
In
he
his
was.
own weird way. Josuke. I think Josuke would be a good parent.
Yeah, like his job of being Morio's guardian would not like involve like him traveling around the world and neglecting his kid. He'd probably just
No.
have a typical day to day.
Yeah,
Just every Thursday.
yeah, he's the
gotta punch
JoJo
someone.
with the least adventure in him.
Yeah.
Giorno. Giorno's so fucking busy, dude.
Well, the thing is, like, Giorno is a mafia boss now, and they take family very seriously.
Yeah, no, that's why he's absent but caring. Like for Giorno, it's like very caring, but also very absent. Mista becomes the kid's fucking dad, number 2.
The nanny.
Jolene. I think Jolene is like the retaliatory. I'm gonna be a good parent because I don't like mine.
That sounds about right.
Oh, well, he was locked the fuck in.
Yeah, I'm gonna die for this kid.
Absent but caring, killed himself for his kid. What do we do?
Gyro would be like a perfect uncle, but I don't think he'd be a great dad.
I think he's also absent but caring, considering what he did to a kid he wasn't even related to.
Yeah.
This man. Okay, currently, he's not built for this. Part 8 Josuke, at the end of Part 8, is not built for that.
Dude, he's still
not yet.
He's only like a month old, man. He's
a month old! Where do I put this one? Do you even want to rank him? If you don't want to, I can tell him to fuck off.
Where would I put Jodio? Well, it's kind of because like we're not that. I'm not that deep into Part 9 yet.
Not ranking you. Legoshi. Okay, Legoshi would become like dad of the year.
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. Oh my god.
Like Haru would be nice, but Legoshi would like harden soul.
All right, one thing. This might be a prediction I make. I think if a male character is written by a woman, I think they're gonna go pretty high on this list if they are like a main character.
You know what? We do got 2 of them.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I saw like Rin, and then I'm like, is there a pattern?
Oh wow, women are better at making ideal men, whereas men just make flawed little assholes. Little jackass. All right. He
Is he absent
would.
or absent but caring?
I don't think. I think he cares, but not enough to go and care. Like he sends you a present. Like we're being kind of mean because I know he had a character arc, but I think it's funnier to put him here.
It is funnier to put him. Look at his face.
Okay, Itadori. Itadori would be like probably absent but caring because apparently in Medulo he's like still a fucking sorcerer.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So he's still doing his fucking weekly grind.
yeah, I know with like Gojo gone, there's a lot to do, but like if he did have a
Yeah.
kid, I imagine like, he would dedicate some amount of time to doing that and he'd do okay.
And then
guess.
Yuta's the same thing because I think Yuta would be like a better parent, but also Yuta's definitely busier.
Oh yeah, no, he'd be just as busy, maybe more so.
Yeah, I think he'd be more busy. Koro Sensei. Well, he's from like the stereotypical perfect teacher figure that like revolutionizes a kid's life. So like where else do you fucking put him?
Right? Imagine if he all the energy he dedicated to that class, imagine if it was put on one kid.
Yeah, like that's kind of the point. Nagisa, and the Nagisa would take after him, but also he's kind of stupid. So I don't think he'd do that. I think he'd be good, but I don't think he'd do as well. Who the fuck is this fuck?
I don't know.
Akame.
Akame from Akame got
not
killed.
built for this.
Not built for this, dude. If it doesn't involve swinging a sword at someone, she's not
built for this.
Know or care how to do it.
Meliodas.
Okay, this is a messy one because he canonically has a kid, and the kid canonically turned out
get down here.
pretty good. Like, like anger issues because, his demon powers, he has trouble controlling. So, like, you can't really fault him too much there. And, there's this one sweet scene where, like, he's rampaging, but then Melios puts him in a headlock and says, "It's okay, Tristan, I'm here for you." So, like, he cares about the kid. He's there for the kid. However, he's a fucking pedophile.
So, like, get him away from all children.
The thing is, he should be a bad influence on that kid. He's just not. And I'm gonna.
Well, you say that, but like the last that Bond panel you sent me shows we don't know what kind of influence.
But that's Bond's kid, not Meliodas' kid.
Hey, well, what if Meliodas' kid takes after him too?
I laughed so hard when this panel showed up. Like, oh my god. I slapped my knee. I slapped my knee when Bond said that. Oh my god.
Puff, I'll be as nice as I can with the author's bullshit and just put him in meh.
A good parent, but only because of the product of bad.
But also, oh my god, you're a bad person. I think she'd do fine.
Elizabeth might be like, give him the mug because Tristan adores Elizabeth.
That's true. That's a good point. Aladdin. What the fuck is Aladdin? No.
This is a funny. Like, I feel like he has it in him to be a great dad, but like, there's things he'd rather be doing, I imagine.
No, like it's literally. I don't think he wants a kid.
Yeah, I think if he would choose to, he would never have one. But if he did have one, he'd be like, "Well, there's stuff I'd rather do. I'd rather just leave him with someone I can trust."
Yeah, just abs. He's just gone. Alibaba would be a very good dad.
I think he'd be good. He might be busy based on like
Oh, that's true. He'd be busy as fuck now. You're right.
No, like with the thing that happened to be like this, the end of Fire Force. So it's like, all right, there's tons of shit to do now. I'm gonna be busy.
You know what? I feel like Sinbad might be kind of a dick.
The thing is, literally the fact of him not wanting a kid or like taking having a family at all is like a major aspect of his character.
Yes. So it's like I almost feel like he goes to like, oh, having a kid changes you, but let's be fun. Let's say it doesn't. I almost feel like he'd be like kind of annoyed that he has one.
Yeah, no, I agree fully. I think he'd do everything in his power to avoid having a kid. Like he teaches his guys to swim the other way and all that jazz. But if he did have one, either A, he just ignores it. So like, I'm gonna cut all contact. Do not care. I'm never touching this kid or contacting him ever again. He can just go wherever. I do not care. Just don't bug me or associate with me because you would ruin all my plans.
Which, by the way, for all we know, he does have a bastard out there somewhere.
It would not be surprising based on the amount of action he gets.
Okay, where do we put Ori and MC?
Ori and MC. Oh man, this is funny because there's someone he may have started a family with, but she's fucking gone.
Oh, that sucks for him.
Yeah, it's sad. But if he did have a kid, he'd probably be typical good parent, probably.
Nice. All right.
No, they're not going to be too
Denji.
busy fighting demons at the end of the story,
Nice.
so you know.
Denji currently is not built for this shit.
No, well, I mean, like he did okay with Nayuta, but like,
There's a lot of external factors to that.
yeah, like it certainly helps that Nayuta, like being the control devil, is a lot like I think they have it.
Smart.
Yeah, smart. So like she can handle herself. She can take care of it. Like Denji can leave her alone in the house and not worry like at all.
Yeah. No, I think Denji definitely, like, if he had a kid, he would be very, like, he'd want to be a great dad, but I think Denji as he currently exists is not fucking built for
Dude,
that
imagine if
shit.
Nayuta didn't start as like a 12 or 13, whatever. Imagine if you start with a baby. That
No,
baby's
he does
gonna
not know what he's
die.
doing.
That baby's not making it.
Asa,
As of now, she would be
I almost feel like
not
she
great.
wouldn't want one and she'd be absent.
I think she'd be meh. Like, like, okay, the kid's mine and I'm stuck with him.
That's fair.
I guess I have to commit to it, but like, the stuff I'd rather be doing, but I'm gonna do it because, that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm right about Power though.
Power would eat the child. She'd try.
Power should not have a child. Power doesn't even practice basic hygiene herself. That's like an actual CPS black.
Unironically, yeah.
No. Aki, I feel like Aki would be a pretty good dad.
Aki would be like he
He'd just
basically took
he'd be
care
busy
of
with work.
yeah. But
But
even
he'd be,
then,
he'd
like
be
he was
good.
willing to like give up parts of his job and like work in order to like take
That's a
care of
good
Denji
point.
and
So
Power.
yeah, we'll
So
say
like
that actually overrides it. That's a good point.
yeah, Soma.
Um, Soma. Soma would just take after his dad, so he'd be a pretty good parent.
Yeah.
Without the abandonment part, because he was fucking livid when his dad did that. Arena. I think
Absent
Arena.
but caring, I think.
Yeah, I think like she doesn't know how to be a parent.
I think I'll leave it to
Megami
Soma.
would
Who gives a fuck?
Megami would probably go here. Like
Oh
that's
yeah, no, she'd
kind
be
of like
great. She'd be awesome. She'd be
literally
amazing.
like all of her dorm mates who are her age are like, I wish you were my mom. Kenshin, typical good parent.
Yeah, he seemed pretty good at the final chapter.
What the fuck do we do with Aaron?
Oh no! Oh no!
Ew, no.
All right. I don't
Puff,
want
you know what
to.
you
I
should
don't
do?
want to. I don't want to just throw him in CPS Blast. I think he'd be at some form of absent. I think he'd be some form of absent. Yeah. I think
Yeah,
he'd
that's
be
fair.
absent but caring. It'd be like, yeah, I wish I could be a cool dad to my kid, but I have a genocide to
I'm
do.
busy doing genocide.
They can just
Puff, you
stay
know
at
what's a
home
fun.
until I'm done.
Puff, you know what's a funny thing you could do?
What?
The ads here stay in this little corner. You should put You should put a stupid image over it.
What I was thinking of doing is just like squashing and stretching until this thing
That'd be
covers the
funny too.
screen. That's
Okay.
what I did for the past few tier lists.
Yusuke. I think Yusuke would try, but I think he just
He's gonna fuck up.
Yusuke doesn't know how to be a fucking parent.
He's gonna give it a good earnest try, but he's gonna fuck up somewhere.
Yusuke doesn't understand what being a fucking parent is. I have not read Fist of the North Star in a recent enough time to.
I guess
him
this
properly.
is a weird territory, but like, like hitting when anime characters hit each other, you don't have to take it as serious forms of abuse or whatever because it's funny cartoon people doing it. It's slapstick, but like Yusuke is gonna smack his kid on the head every chance he gets.
Yeah, it's gonna be like like what his mom does to him, but like we'll do anime rules. Slapstick violence doesn't count.
all right, I can live with that.
All right, Gintama, fuck off.
I have not read enough of Gintama.
Ooh, Gintama gets good. I switched him by accident. Gintama gets good. Fucking never.
I got like 200 chapters in, and like I'm gonna take a break, and then I just never went back.
I got really far in too because I wanted to watch the movie while I was in theaters, but it straight up wasn't good enough for me to keep fucking reading. I didn't. I don't like Gintama very much.
that the Black Butler kid?
Yeah, why does he look like that? I don't like that.
Blue Lock guy. I don't know. I'll
I
read it
dropped
sooner or
Blue
later.
Lock. All right, all right, hi Hinata. Hinata would be, I think, just a pretty. Okay, if he's an athlete, he's a little absent, which he is. He's a pro athlete.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
whereas Kageyama's just absent.
I think it's gonna be not built for this because like he's gonna try to care about the kid, but like
it's Kageyama.
yeah, it's Kageyama. That's the problem.
Yeah. All right, Kuroko.
I think Kuroko would be a good parent. I think he'd do
Yeah,
okay.
typical. Taiga.
I mean, like if he like again if he becomes a pro athlete, he'll be absent. But
But
like
you know, okay. I think Kuroko probably would pick his kid over his career. Taiga would not. Taiga would be like, career.
yeah. I believe that.
Ed. Well, Ed seems like a pretty good dad from what we can
Yeah, it
tell.
seems fine.
Because he did all his traveling before when we had a kid. We don't know what he did after. Same with you, Al.
I like to imagine Alphonse would be better.
Yeah, I agree. Inuyasha. I haven't read Inuyashiki, so I can't actually say how good they are, so I'm not going to rank them.
This is the problem with it is that the
Not
sequel does
Inuyashiki.
exist.
Not Inuyashiki is a different thing. Yashahime.
Yeah, the thing about Yashahime is that like it's implied that they would have been amazing parents, but some fuck shit happened and they literally got separated and they couldn't be parents at all.
Oh,
not
nice.
even like they chose to do and go fight a thing. It was like, oh, we literally have to like fucking sacrifice ourselves to save these children.
Hilarious. Fucking Bakuman. I think he would be perfectly good.
Well,
this guy,
the thing is,
guy's fucking.
Mangaka are
Oh, you're right.
packed, crammed schedule.
Absent.
Like, I guess like if he's,
Whereas
it's possible he can work from home, maybe, possibly.
But like
like,
it's mangaka. They don't have free time.
Yeah.
Whereas this guy, I just don't think he'd be a good parent.
I believe you.
He said some certain things. He has a few lines down.
Bad, like, but he won't be stellar.
Okay, where do I rank these?
All right,
fucks?
Madaka would be super mom.
Oh, good for her.
Like literally, she would be super mom. I'm forgetting his name.
This ugly bastard.
He'd probably be good parent. I can't imagine going lower than typical good parent.
Yo, here's the thing: I would love to rank Yo, but there's already a sequel series about his kid, and I haven't read it, so I actually can't do that. Hey, these two.
Undead and Unluck. It's funny to imagine what a kid raised by these two would turn out to be.
Oh my god.
All right, are they both absent but caring because they keep going on their wild escapades, or do they decide to like
do they
decide to calm down a bit and like maybe take turns? Like you get him this week, then I'll take care of him this week or something like that.
I could almost see Andy being the one who like settles down faster. Solely because it's like, oh, I'm old, I'm ready for the new stage.
Yeah, I lived through like 18 bajillion cycles. Like if I should do it. She should, yeah.
All right, Momo. I think Momo would be typical good. I think Okuda and Momo are like just pretty normal good people. So like, not really anything suspicious going on here. Fucking Kagurabachi.
Yo, it's Kagurabachi.
In his current state, no.
He's not ready to have a kid, is the thing.
He's not built for this yet.
Maybe he could, like I can imagine end a series like he'd be like, oh, he's a pretty cool dad or whatever, but like not now, not yet.
Right now he's a little too damaged.
Yeah.
Kaiju number 8. I dropped this.
I should give it a shot.
Sakamoto. Sakamoto's absent but caring. That's like literally what he is. Toriko.
Okay, about the whole like anime rules slapstick thing. What if he like threw his kid down a pit and then they said like you have to fight your way out of the pit and there was a bunch of
because that actually I think
he's in the pit.
He's kind of a dick.
And it's like I'm like 99.99999% sure this kid can fight his way out of the pit, but like he has to do it
But
himself. I'm gonna go take a nap while he does it.
yeah, I'm gonna leave him there. Senna's just like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Tanjiro, we know he's gonna die early, but I think Tanjiro would like lock in as a dad.
Oh yeah, no, I think so. I think you're right.
Nezuko, I imagine would just do the same, even though she was dumb enough to have kids with Zenitsu.
She had to lock in
Mm,
because Zenitsu wasn't gonna pull his weight.
actually, the worst fucking. These two are from like. There's not enough content. I don't want to
There's
rank
not
them.
enough. There's not enough content.
Oh, Noragami. We could yell at Mocha to come
Like
in here.
just it would be just a shot in the dark if we tried to rank those two.
I'll leave them. I'll leave them, and then maybe yell at Mocha to come help us later if I want to. I've not read World Trigger. I don't know anything about it. I know there's cubes, much like Boruto. Now, if I read Great Teacher Onizuka, I assume he would be amazing, but I haven't done that. So, okay, literal 8-year-old.
Well, she's also already amazing with kids, so unless like she loses that
But
touch.
because I haven't finished it, I'm simply not gonna have
But
to
I can
deal with
rank
that.
them. We put the
You
Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist because you
you
haven't
finished the
watched them.
manga?
Yes, I finished the manga.
Oh, I didn't think you did. Okay, so I'll just put her here then.
Yeah,
Where
I
I put
think you
these
could give her
books?
the. She might get the mug.
Sure. Okay, it'll be nice. Where did I put these two?
Um,
The white-haired one and the black-haired one from
I
Promise
think
Neverland.
blondie would be absent but caring, and black hair would be meh.
Meh. I
Meh.
figured. That's also no. This is Black Butler. What's the other thing we saw?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm confused now.
Hi, Actage. Hi. Oh,
I
I
don't think
need to
she's ready to have
fucking.
a kid.
I've let this series build up a lot. I really want to read it. The one about the girl who does Rakugo. I need to read it. Oh, it's Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh
I've not read
boy.
this or watched this in a million
I've read
years.
it. I don't think either of them are ready for a kid, man.
They're just not built for this
They're
shit.
not built for this
Okay.
shit. They're too emotionally damaged.
Hell's Paradise. Now he loves his life a lot, but I don't think that's enough for how deranged he is.
I think it'd be like a case where like okay, because like do you care if I spoil like literally the final chapter epilogue of this manga?
Everyone look away. No, I
All
hate
right.
Hell's
All
Paradise.
right, so the final chapter is literally he's trying to settle down and have his normal life with his wife. I think she was pregnant at the time, and then it turns out he gets into like a fight with like some guys, trying to give them overbearing taxes. Then it's like, all right, who's putting you guys up to this? Then like he literally goes on a huge trail until it leads him to like the top of like the emperor and be like, okay, fuck off with this land in particular. Stupid conspiracy bullshit. Let this every family in this region have a normal life, and then he went back and had a normal life for them. So he'll go like the extra 50 miles for the people he loves. So like if that kid's included,
Well,
that will
yeah,
be
but
included.
also I don't know how good he would be at the parenting
That's
aspect.
the thing, is that we never get to see that.
I don't think he's built for it. I think he needs to. I think he's a little brain broken. All right, I don't know who this is, and then the next two are from a manga that got axed. So I guess the person who made this, either it's when it was ongoing or they really liked it. Same. Platinum End. What the
I
fuck?
don't remember enough about Platinum to rank these people.
I don't either.
I remember liking
Platinum
it
End is like a
though.
fucking. Platinum End is a fucking fever dream to me. Oh, all right, we're good. Oh, hey. Uh, Silent Voice. I think
Whoa,
they'd
I
both
didn't
be just like
see this movie or read this manga.
they. I've not read the manga, but based on the movie, they'd be good parents, man. All right, another canceled manga. My favorite. Is this one? Is this one canceled or is this one that's still ongoing? Shit,
I don't know.
I don't know. Ruri Dragon. Wow, I can tell based on these axed manga when this list was made.
Yo, it's the
This guy would be
Tensai.
the Tensai would be uh either absent or kind of a dick.
I think he'd be kind of a dick.
I think he'd be kind of a dick. I don't think he'd be a good dad. Hot Yona, hot spring porn manga. No. Child from Ask Class
Uh,
author Elusive Samurai. Have not read. Fire Punch.
CPS!
I'm right. I'm right.
CPS! CPS! Get him on the phone!
I'll say I don't need to check this to know I'm correct. Mash. I think Mash should be a typical good dad.
I
He'd be
imagine it'd
kind
be
of
like
awkward because
handled.
he's Mash.
I think it'd be handled comedically, like, oh yeah, my dad's like, bench pressing me while giving me like, like help with my
Yeah.
homework or something like that.
Or like he's juggling dumbbells and his kid. But besides that, Psyche K. Isn't he not built for that?
Yeah, either not built for this or kind of a dick. Because like the thing
Nice.
is,
All right.
like he could just psychically give the kid all of its base necessities and never have to think about like interact with it directly. But like that's not how you raise a kid.
Yeah. Leonardo Watch. Leonardo is just like a typical nice guy, so he'd just be like a typical good dad.
Yo,
Kinnikuman. Have not
Kinnikuman.
read enough of it. All right, now I see someone who
Oh.
Oma from Kengan would not be a good dad.
Chapter 1 Kengan would be CPS
Okay,
Blast.
I think current Kengan is just absent.
Yeah, or maybe absent, but I can imagine him like popping his
I
head
don't
back
think
in
so.
like once a year, being like,
I
"Hey,
think-
how are you?" By the way,
No,
I
I
have
think
to,
he's
I have
so
to talk. I have to talk to the person whom I entrusted you with, and that's the only reason why I'm here. But while I'm here, I'll like ruffle your head or something.
That's what I mean. I don't think that's enough.
That you're right. That isn't enough.
The kid's like, "What's your dad?" And he's like, "He's really wide. I think he lives in the wood. I don't know, honestly." Vash the Stampede. Vash would dedicate every fiber of his being
super
to
dad.
his
He
child.
would be super dad.
Comey and Todna would be perfectly adequate at their job.
Yeah.
You got a more fucking. I know it is from this fucking time period. It's so funny. Hey, these two are parents, and they're absent but caring, to the point that literally their
Oh,
kids
yeah.
get babysat by like every member of their family because they're fucking busy.
Well, yeah. Again, like to
Oh,
no
this
fault
is-
of their own, because like in the span of time that the manga explores, like it's really like they're literally too busy with shit to really
And
dedicate.
they're very clearly good at it. This is missing Yosa Kura MCs, by the way, because like their kids clearly love them and they love their kids. And it's a wonderful, nice dynamic, but never fucking there.
The thing is, like
These two from the
I think
trans
if
horny manga that
if we're
I've read.
talking about like final chapter from then onward, I think they would just be like super mom and super dad.
That's fair. We'll be nice and put them up. We'll be nice to them. Sket Dance. I've not read Sket Dance.
Neither have I.
I hear it's good, but I feel like it gives me Gintama vibes, so I'm suspicious. Beelzebub. Despite it literally being about a guy raising a baby, I couldn't fucking tell you.
I think I watched like half the first season.
I watched
like,
a little
10
bit of it
years
as
ago
like a
or
middle
something.
schooler. Hey, it's Zach, however you say it, Bell. I'll read that eventually. All right, yeah, thing we probably should probably put us yelling this is the beginning too. We don't have any fucking video ideas. Help! Okay. Lloyd's whole thing is like he touches Super Dad, but he only touches it. He can't hold himself there.
The problem is he could be super dad and like he's acting as super dad, but only 80% of the time. And the fact that he's choosing 20% of the time to not be super dad instead, how can I manipulate this child into getting me closer to the prime minister is like, okay, that's not great.
And then Yor has the opposite problem of she wants to be super mom, but she's kind of just bad at it.
It's weird
So
to
she just
put
ends up
Lloyd in
being a
typical
good
good
mom.
parent when there's nothing typical about his situation.
But you know what? I'm not changing the name of the category. Anya, I am not fucking ranking you. You are 5.
It's funny to imagine
God.
her reading her kid's mind. It's like, I know exactly what you're hiding from me.
Okay, I'm gonna stop rearranging. It's too annoying. All right, we're gonna skip ahead a bit. Takamichi.
Yo,
I think he'd be a good
he'd
dad.
be good.
Mikey, absent.
Yeah, no, Mikey. It's hard to imagine being a good one.
Guy from the series that got Astro Royale. That was fun. Nisekoi. Okay.
Wow, the gang's all here. Wow.
I actually think Rakugo would be like a perfect dad.
Probably. He can cook.
You know, the whole
He'll
point.
cook for the
Yeah,
kid.
the whole point is like he was built as a house husband. Shitoge would be. I imagine she would get a busy ass job. She'd be like her mom.
Yeah, I guess so.
um, her literally the whole joke is that she's like the theoretical perfect Japanese
Dude,
idea of a wife and
Trad
mother.
wife goes and give him the.
It's I need to remember the Japanese word for it because that's literally the joke with her. She would try her damnedest, but she does not know what she's doing.
I think the kid would love her and she'd
Tsubuki.
love the kid, but like she's gonna fuck up somewhere.
Yeah, not her fault. It's how she was raised. Her.
All right,
I
I
would
think
wait.
she would spoil the kid rotten.
To the point that like she's not actually a super parent because she spoils him a little too much.
No, absolutely, she spoils them rotten. Like they'll turn to an absolute brat if she raises a kid.
Yeah, they'll turn into her. Oh,
Oh
oh, not
boy,
these
it's our
fucks.
favorite manga ever. We never learn.
Hey, isn't it really funny how even though this is a harem manga, we can't talk about the MC and his partner and their potential kid because that doesn't fucking happen.
What do you
This manga
mean?
fucking
He
sucks.
has endless potential kids because there's endless
Yes, oh,
potential
you're right.
futures
You're
out
right.
there.
He's potential, dude. He's fucking harem potential, man. I love him.
Yo, he is potential man.
He would be perfectly fucking adequate. All right,
Huh.
Star Girl. She's the one that has emotional knowledge, but not scientific knowledge, right?
You don't need
Or
like
she'd be,
scientific knowledge to be a
yeah.
good parent.
Whereas this one,
Oh no. I think she'd be kind of a dick. I think she'd end up going there not like intentionally, but like accidentally.
accidentally a shit parent. Swimmer would be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Mafuyu, she's a pedophile, so that's not good. Uh, otherwise,
Well, I mean,
meh.
to be fair, there's at least two pedophiles on this list that are like in Met or above.
That's why I put her in meh. All right. Doctor Girl, she seems fine. Yep. Blah 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 blah. Freerin, despite being
Yo.
ancient. Not for this.
You know, she
She's not
kind
built
of
for this.
has she has taken over care of Fern, but she did not like,
Yeah,
raise Fern from a baby. So
a
she kind
lot
of
of the
took
hard
over.
part got covered for her. Also,
Yeah.
let's not pretend like Fern came out right.
I know, and it's just like, she basically just like took Fern in at the point where Fern was on the verge of becoming independent herself. So it's like
Yes.
already past the worst of it.
And also, like, let's not pretend that Fern isn't a walking wall of communication. Literally, the whole amazing joke with Stark and Fern is that they have the like typical anime couple thing of like always bickering and calling each other pervert and crying, except the joke is Stark never does anything and Fern never does anything, but Fern just gets kind of grumpy and Stark overreacts to everything. So they get to have that dynamic even though they don't fucking do anything.
Star's just like, what the fuck did I do? What do I say to fix this? What does
He's
she
like, yeah,
want?
like Stark acts like he's done like another anime MC like degenerate maneuver when he like has never done anything. Okay, Fern. Fern would try her best, but currently I don't think she's like emotionally built for it.
No, yeah, I agree.
Stark would be like having a panic attack, but he would do his best.
Yeah.
Okay, Conan.
Oh boy, where does our boy Conan
He
go?
is not built for this currently. He's
No.
he's like Senku. This man does not have like the emotional this man does not have the emotional maturity for this shit. But okay, who else do we want to rank? Oh my
Yo, it's
god,
the
I do not want to
quintessential
rank every fucking
quintuplets.
quintuplet. I don't want to.
What? They'd all have very distinct answers, Shiki. I mean, obviously, right?
No, they don't. That's the thing. They all go in the same place.
They
So I'm
would
not
all
ranking
just
any of
go
them.
in decent parent, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think any
Itsuka,
of them
you
would be
come
bad.
here. You represent the group. Good for you.
Alright. She represents the whole manga.
Yes. Ooh, Pokemon Adventures. Oh, that's a lot of them. All right, Red. Uh, Red would be absent but caring. Red cannot fucking sit still. Blue. Blue would be
Just
just absent.
absent. If my
He's a
kid
dick.
can't get at least 7 badges, he's not worth my time.
Other blues. No, he's nicer than like Gary. Other blue slash green. I know these two names depends on translation. Fuck you. I read the American one. She would be Meh. Oh wait, dude, wait! I skipped Plunderer.
Oh no.
There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going
Alright.
on here.
If I'm remembering right, uh that's his niece over there. And
Listen, we're not. You know what? Let's not touch that right now. Let's not open that can of worms.
okay, we
I
won't.
don't want to. Silver.
Kind of a
I think
dick.
Silver would be not hit. No, he'd be meh. Not his fault. It's his dad's fault. But Gold. Gold would be a shit dad. Gold is a shit dad. It's literally an arc in Heart Gold Soul Silver manga where everyone's like, "Hey, Gold, how the fuck is it still a Togepi?" And he's like, "Shut up." Chris, that's Lyra. She's kind of Crystal. She's kind of fucking stupid,
Dude, I gotta
honestly.
catch up with
I think
the
she'd be.
Pokemon manga one day.
I'm not caught up, but I can. All right, now this man.
I've never been caught up is the thing.
I haven't either. I've read up to Gen 6.
I haven't even made
Okay.
I stopped right before Hoenn.
Oh, that's a shame because I think you'd love Ruby. I think Ruby is probably tied with Black for my favorite MC. He's so fucking funny. Now, early manga Ruby would call his kid an ugly piece of shit, but he's grown. It's okay. He's not gonna do that anymore. Not May, Sapphire. Sapphire's not built for this. She's a fucking ravenous animal.
Oh no.
Yellow would be a nice, sweet parent. Emerald. I cannot imagine this creature as a parent yet. Fucking Diamond. Diamonds would be meh because the whole thing is he's like slow as fuck to the point that it's like mentally concerning. Barry would be fine. No, he'd probably be absent. Let's be fucking honest.
He'd be a
Not
bit of a
Barry, Pearl.
scatterbrain.
I'm sorry, I mean the name's wrong. Don't bully me. Platinum. Platinum, I think would be pretty good. Black. Black would actually lock the fuck in.
All right.
So would White, for the record, but she'd be absent because she has a job. Unlike Black, who's a filthy fucking freeloader. You would suck ass.
No, wait, you skipped someone very important.
Who did I skip?
That's Devilman.
We'll do him after
That's
I'm done
Akira
with this.
Devilman.
Let me do all the Pokemon. All
Okay.
right. Black 2 or Black 2. Fuck him. No. What did they call him in the English translation? Blake. Fucking I hate him. You know, he's an emotionally incapable dipshit. So is she, but that's because she was raised by a cult, Whiteley. All right. Where do I put the Devil Man?
All right. This is a fun one because on one hand, if given the opportunity, he'd probably be a great dad. Unfortunately, the situation he's in never leaves him space to be a good dad.
Okay.
So I think he would be absent but caring.
Okay. Wonderful.
Like I imagine if I haven't read all the Devilman manga yet. There's like a few different variations. I've only read like 3 or 4 of them. But like if he does have a kid in one, I imagine the plotline would go, I would sacrifice my life for this child. However, I have to fight demons and I can't be anywhere near the child.
Nice. Quick observation. The fucking manga about lying is here. That's crazy. Anyway,
wow.
there's a lot of people here. I'm just gonna pick out some faves. Like, let me grab a quick Arthur real quick and put him in not built for this.
Oh no.
Let me grab a quick Black Star and put him in. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter if Black Star's built for this or not. He has adopted a child.
He has.
He and Tsubaki have adopted a child, so he's now a dad. We have to reckon with this.
Dude, Tsubaki's gonna hard carry there.
You know, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Okay, scanning. You want to talk about Iruma, or the main character of Claymore, whose name I always forget?
Claire.
Yeah, Onoda. I'm just ranking him because I like him. There's not anything special about him. I'm just happy to see Yomushi pedal.
I think Claire would be meh, where it's like, yeah, she's gonna give it the good old college try, but she's gonna
Mhm.
fuck up somewhere.
Nice. Scanning. Who else do I think would be fun to rank? Death the Kid is funny because if he follows the same rules as his dad, he has to die at some point
But he
in
can be
his
an
kid's
awesome dad until
development.
that point. He can be an awesome dad until that point.
No, he would. Tsubaki would be a super mom though, because
Yeah.
that's kind of her fucking
If
job.
she doesn't, that
Right?
kid's gonna die. Black Star's gonna kill that kid.
Yeah, she literally has to carry. Neither of these two should be parents, for the record.
Oh, I
Liz and
agree.
Patty. Fuck no.
No thing. I think Patty is not built for it. I think Liz would just be absent,
Yes, Liz is like I'm
or
going
kind of a
shopping.
dick,
Bye.
or kind of a dick.
No, yeah, she. I think she'd say like mean things to her kid. Things where it's like you probably shouldn't have said that, Liz. Who is there? Anyone else I wanna pull out from this and talk about?
There's a Squad 8 from Fire Force or Company 8.
I don't think there's anyone else. I think I got enough from Fire Force. There's not really anything interesting to say with them.
Can I see the bottom of the list again?
There's this guy from the funny manga. Is that fucking Phantom Seer? Hey, it's Ichi the Witch.
Oh, yo,
Anyway,
it's
that's fucking.
Baki!
It's Baki! Who's a
Baki!
Baki?
I think Baki would try and overcorrect for the fucking shit his dad put him through, but because of the
Okay.
shit his dad
Would
put
he
him through,
succeed at it?
no. I think he's like, his concept of like parenthood is too warped at this point. Like,
His best attempt is a meh.
he locks in and he gets a meh.
That's so funny.
I'm like imagining. Hey dad, what's for dinner? And then he does the whole air food thing he did with Yujiro.
He's like, Dad, what the fuck are you doing? I'm hungry.
Damn it, it's not working on him, but it worked on my dad. I understand.
There's other things here we could rank, but I think we've gotten most of the funny one. I wish I knew more about Boba Boba so I could rank him, but uh, yeah, I don't know if anything else here I really want to talk about. It's like, oh, standard manga couple. I bet they would be okay. Ryuji and okay, wait, I will rank Ryuji and Taiga. Hold on, hold on,
That's a
hold on,
fun
hold
one.
on. Okay, because Ryuji, amazing. Taiga, oh my god, I actually think Taiga would like get jealous when Ryuji like pays more attention to the kid than her.
But could she get over that? You think
I
she could
think
get
she
over that?
could, but it would take her a while.
Until the kid turns 7, she's just glaring at him every time they hug and saying,
The
I'm just
kid's like really confused. Kid's like, what the fuck did I do?
like the second she lets go, like she returns to normal, was like, "Oh, I love you." It's like, "Oh, yeah, that's
uh,
nice, mom." But why do you hate it whenever dad holds my hand? I don't understand.
super strange. All right, I think that was a fun, stupid list.
This is fun, stupid. So, we're kind of running
This
out of video ideas. If you couldn't tell,
We don't have any ideas. It doesn't help that I can't read Berserk until March. We
we'll
could read
probably have
something
enough for
else.
like One Piece next week.
Yeah, we can't do like any shows we watch because you decided we should watch 1,000 episode fucking series.
And you love it. You love it.
No, I love it, but like we can never use the shows we watch. I mean, we could use it as training for the inevitable miraculous video, but otherwise,
And there's also like video games. You made your stance clear on like what you do and don't want to do, and there's like
I don't
almost
want to do
nothing.
Persona. I'd hate it so much. The only way I'll do it is your joke where we play 1 and 2 first, because that would be very funny.
All right, I was thinking maybe moving on to 3, but like playing 1 next sounds like it could be fun.
That would be super fucking funny if you did that. Let me think here. Yeah, so give us video ideas. It could be a dumb tier list. It could be just like a topic. It could be a manga that you think we'd like. I will insult you if I think you're wrong. Not because I dislike you, just because I think it'd be funny. So heads up for that.
Wait. Has anyone completed the challenge we did for the last video?
No, okay, yeah, let's update that. Okay, so our beautiful background, our beautiful, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Okay, let me go find it. All right, so our beautiful reaction background. You know, just to be nice, we'll say what everyone has gotten to make it easier, and then I'll say what the things not gotten are, but I won't say like what the answer is. I'll just tell you what you have to look at. Okay, so our reaction video, PNG that our great friend made. What people did get. Um, there are Berserk volumes. There are Bleach volumes. There's the Morge plushie. There's the Film Red Shanks bear plush, which I own physically. There is the giant Don
I
Krieg one
shake with
coaster. The
envy
two that have been
whenever I
not.
remember you have that bear. Like I want that.
I know it's my greatest fucking achievement. Uh, I didn't. And then two things that no one has gotten. There is a third thing of manga volumes in the top left corner of the image, and then next is my drink in the PNG. Puff's just drinking fucking coffee or whatever. Mine is a reference. A very stupid. My drink is the only reason this is an actual challenge because everything else here is not very hard. As in, like I am kind of disgusted. None of you have gotten the manga volumes yet. But the drink's fucking stupid. All right. As in, like,
Oh.
I looked it up to give Mocha a reference image and it didn't come up. So I had to go and find it in the series it's from.
Oh,
Ugh.
and by the way, anyone the first comment that like get has them all listed correctly, in the comment section of either this video or the last one, we will announce your name in like the next video or whatever, and then like you can then choose either a dumb tier list or a series we have to read and talk about. You can do both, and we'll decide which one we want to do between the two of them.
As in, like, if you say, like, I have to reread Solo Leveling, I'm gonna make, do I have to?
I have not read Solo Leveling, but part of me wants to just to understand how bad it is so I can get in on all the jokes.
I know a lot of I know we have a consistent viewer who likes it a lot more than I do. And good for them. Maybe I'm fucking missing something. Because I read it and like loathed it. So maybe if we make a video being mean to it, they will give a very convincing argument for why I'm actually stupid and don't understand it. Because I did not like it at
Dude,
all.
maybe it'll
I
be
read it
maybe
before
I
the anime because I'm cool. All right.
Dude, maybe I'm the champion that will rise you. Like, you know what? I actually read Solo Leveling, and it's good, and I'm here to argue with you, Shiki, about how Solo Leveling's secretly a
No,
masterpiece, and
here's
you
what I
should
think.
appreciate it
I
more.
think you are either going to think it's meh and think my anger is over the top, or you're gonna like it less than me. Those are my two guesses for your reaction to that series.
It ends up becoming, come on, Puff, it's not that bad.
Did I somehow have to tell you to calm down? Even though I think I said it was my least favorite thing I read that year. Eh, it'll be. I, g- I don't. That I guess I get to see the cool bug again if I reread Soul Leveling because the bug is very cool. It's a cool bug.
Dude, what if like we just doomed ourselves and now everyone's gonna say everyone who tries to win the competition will also try to guess the read Solo Leveling?
Well, I don't know because I've complained about a lot of things, like how I also don't want to read Gintama ever. I don't. Don't make me. No, they should just make us read like their niche fave. They make us read like a fucking 20 chapter act series. I'm like, what are your thoughts?
Like, all right, how can we
That would be
stretch this
funny.
to be an hour long video?
We make 18 different tier lists on it to try and cover every aspect of it. All right, we're gonna rank every chapter. We're gonna rank every
There's like
character.
8 characters.
We have 5 alignment charts ready.
The same 8
Okay, so
characters
someone.
just shuffling around different lists.
All right, I guess, and if no one gets the hard one by this time, I guess I'll have to give a hint next video.
All right. Well, see you next time.
Yep.
Bye. Good night. I love you.